Hi, my name is Andy Young.
Don Grace.
I'm Preston.
Sarah Taylor. I'm Brielle Slattery.
And I'm Chris Williams.
I'm here with our team lead, Scott Eichenberry.
Shatish Bandari.
It's Connor Kaufman.
Hi, I'm Andrew Mink. And I'm Chris Harris. We're with DRG on the PHI contract in New Jersey. Hey Chris, how long have you been with Davey? I've been with Davey for the last 2 years, one of which has been with DRG. Where I've been for the last 3.
I've been working on this contract now for about a year and a half.
I joined Davey at September of 2014 as a consultant reactive arborist. Early 2017, I was promoted to distribution team lead for the Davey team here in Baltimore.
I've been with Davey since May of 2015, so just about 2.5 years. I started out as a quality control auditor on the transmission side, and I've just got promoted last year, beginning of 2017, to be our BGE team lead.
I've been with DRG for 2 years, one in asset management and one in vegetation.
Where I've been for just over a year.
3 years. Or just shy of 3 years now.
A little over a year.
Almost 2 years. So this job is outside 90% of the time. I mean, you have a little, do your paperwork and do your computer work inside a truck, but that's still out among the field. I do like nature, so I like being around trees. I was a tree trimmer in the utility industry before I started this, so it's a great transition to be outside and be around trees.
I like that you get to kind of do your own thing. You don't have someone necessarily overshadowing you. You get to change it up. You're not necessarily doing the same thing every day. You know, you might be auditing, doing quality control one day, and the next day you might be doing ticket work where you're doing customer calls. And the next day you might be doing pre-planning. So you get to make it as diverse, I guess, as the job allows.
I really enjoy that I get to spend part of my time outside alone, looking at trees, being in nature, but then another part of my time talking with people, helping customers.
I like that I get to be outside all day. I love that I get to work outside. I also enjoy that I get to divide my time between being in the woods or looking at the vegetation and then interacting with customers. I also enjoy traveling locally, but the fact that I get to be home every night. I like it because each day has its own set of challenges, and I'm always working in a new work environment.
I like it because I get to work outdoors and meet new people every day.
There's all kinds of things I like about it. I get to wear a lot of different hats. Certain days I'm out just looking at trees, and other days I'm talking to people about trees.
The best part about being a contract utility forester is being able to interact with your community and being able to educate them about the relationship between power lines and the tree. As an arborist, I love the tree, and I also love the aspect of being able to educate people and promote reliability and safety at the same time.
No 2 days are the same. Every day we go out and we start with a plan, and we end up wherever the day takes us.
Well, I really like the opportunity to use technology in the outdoor work environment. And I like being able to work outdoors alongside the utility, helping to provide reliable service to their customers. Typically, we're patrolling transmission right-of-ways such as this one, looking for vegetation management issues. Hey, what are you doing today? Today I'm working on a capital project alongside engineers to help clear the way for new transmission structures. And I'm ground truth and concerns Chris and I view from the air during our seasonal helicopter patrol.
Most of the time we work independently out of our trucks, and also spend time meeting with customers, meeting with tree trimming contractors, and dealing with situations.
As a distribution team lead, I have the privilege to work with some of the amazing folks here at Davey Resource Group. We get to coordinate the projects together, help each other, educate each other, train each other, and we also build a better pathway for Davey Resource Group as we move forward as a team.
We're about 80% outside, 20% in the office. 1 day a week, usually in the office, working out of our trucks a lot. Through the week, you know, we're out going around checking out the lines, cleaning up with tree crews and property owners, and discussing things with them, trying to improve the utility systems here.
A typical day for us is talking to homeowners, managing our work, and looking at a whole lot of trees.
A whole lot of trees. We also keep our customers informed along with municipalities.
Today, we're identifying and determining which trees need to be pruned and how the pruning will be achieved, and also how we can help to protect our utilities. My work days vary a lot depending on what voltage I'm working on. If I'm working on sub-transmission, I'm on right-of-ways a lot like I am right now. If I'm working on distribution lines, I'm in neighborhoods a lot where I get to speak to customers more frequently during the day. Today, I am cross-training with our transmission planner to audit transmission lines. So I'll be able to
see any planter skips from transmission, and I'll be able to check on the tree crew's work as well.
A lot of days I'll spend the morning portion of the day looking at the trees and the utility lines, identifying what needs to be done, and then the second half of the day contacting customers. Other days I'll spend my entire day by myself, setting up my work for the next day to visit customers. Every now and then I get to fly around in a helicopter to look at the trees from above. Some days we have meetings, not as often. Today I'm revisiting a line that I planned earlier this year. We're going through looking to see that the work was done appropriately, see that everything that was identified as part of our work plan was completed the way that it was supposed to be.
I have a four-wheeler. I'm in charge of doing herbicide auditing on right-of-ways for transmission lines. So I'm riding the right-of-way looking for undesirable tree species that were not sprayed and should have been, and I document, I come back, and then I meet up with the forester, and we go over what I saw and move on from there. Today I am helping out a distribution forester. We had a recent storm come through earlier this week, and I am helping to filter through a lot of the customer complaint calls to decipher whether or not a tree crew is needed, how fast it's going to be needed, and what requirements the job entails, whether it needs to be climbed, bucket work, we need a shutdown on the line.
And the project that was on now is called the mid-cycle, so it's to pick out the hazard trees and trees that will ingrowth before the next trim cycle. I pick out and plan the work for Aspen Tree Expert Company. At that time, they go out and do the work, and then I come back and see if they've completed the work for the QA process. And then I report that on the computer, and Davey compiles that information and sends it back to our utility PICO. The bosses are great at Davey. I have worked in other places, and I can honestly say Davey has a great corporate atmosphere for taking care of the employee. My bosses have been great.
One of the things I really like about DRG is their value for education. Whether it be them valuing the education you come in with, your college degree, or they providing the e-learning you need to do well at your job. And even more so, paying for the accreditation you need, whether it be a state pesticide license or advancing your resume and your career with ISA accreditation with whatever your field requires. Another thing I like about Davey is they have a lot of value on keeping that right employee with the company, whether that means keeping them in the area or just keeping them in the company is very important. They don't want to see you go to another company. They will fight, to keep you employed with them so that you guys can both advance together.
I really like working for Davey Resource Group because it's a big company as part of the Davey Tree Expert Company, but as DRG, we are still function a lot like a small company. We still know the people in the corporate office, a lot of them by name, and they know us. So we get the support of what feels like a more mom and pop local company, but the backing of a national company.
So Brielle, why did you choose DRG?
I chose DRG because of the nationwide flexibility of relocation and it's employee owned.
Well, I chose DRG because they're operating on a whole lot of projects, and that opens up opportunities.
I like the people the most. I get to deal with a diverse group of people, varying backgrounds, people with different types of experience, people with years of experience, people fresh out of college. We all get to learn from each other, and DRG really cares about the boots on the ground, an employee-owned company that really appreciates people out here doing the groundwork.
Davey Resource Group has provided me a lot of opportunities to grow myself. It has given me the opportunity to go out and get my ISA certification. It has given me the opportunity to grow. I started as a reactive consultant arborist, and now I work as a team lead, and I see many opportunities to grow in the future.
What I like best, and I'd say what I'm most grateful for, is the fact that Davey helps its employees build their careers.
So Andrew, what do you like about DRG? Well, I love the autonomy. I love the opportunity to use cutting-edge technology and being a part of a strong safety culture. And I love the pride that the employees take in the company because of the fact that you have an opportunity to become an employee of it. Thanks for taking a look for what we do here at DRG.